Kajiado, and in Samburu. I want to say the 2010 Constitution dealt in a very big way with the issue of marginalization. My administration will work on accountability to make sure that funds, public funds, appropriated by the National Assembly and given to the counties and given to the MPs through the Constitutional Development Fund, those funds are spent prudently for the purposes for which they were appropriated. I don't think we have really a big problem about lack of funds. It's the issue of accountability, and more so the North. The people of Northern Kenya have borne the brunt of lack of accountability. And they have been taken for granted for too long. And that's why they're happy with me. And I can tell you, President William Ruto has the MPs and the governors in Northern Kenya and the senators. I have the people. The people are with me because I'm talking their language. And I've become a very serious defender of the people of Northern Kenya. And I want to give them a solemn promise and undertaking that in the next 1.5 years, I'll be their spokesman. I'll bring out all the issues that bedevil their region. I'll call out their leaders until they get justice. And after I'm elected president, I'll sort them out. I'll carry out a special audit on funds allocated to those regions from 2013 to date. And those who have misappropriated those funds will be held accountable. And they must pay the price for stealing public funds. Yes.
What do you want to say about the drought situation in the Mount Kenya region now that you are against the food supply system being used by politicians?
The drought situation in Mount Kenya region is very minimal. There are very few areas that receive relief food in the Central Kenya region, where I worked for many years as a district officer. I know the Mount Kenya region like the back of my hand. We have some little challenge in Tharaka, some little challenge in Bere, some little challenge in Katwanyaga, in Thika, some little challenge in Kakuzi, in Maragua, some little challenge in Karai, in Kikuyu, some little challenge in Deya, in Limuru, some little challenge in Kieni, in Nyeri. That's it. And a little challenge in some parts of Ndaragwa, in Nyandarua. We have no business sending food to Kinangop. It's the basket of this country to give food to the people of Kenya. You have no business sending food to Kirinyaga. You have no business sending food to Madera. You have no business sending food to Tigoni. You have no business sending food to Gatundu. Those are people who have food. That food should be taken to Wajir, to Garissa, to Marsabit, to Turkana. That is where the food is needed. And if it was to be taken to the people of Mount Kenya region, it should be taken to those who are starving, not as bribes for votes. That is where we have a problem. And probably now that you have talked about that, let me also say, I have seen leaders from Western Kenya, the governor, the deputy governor, I've seen Aden Duale and others. They have been sent by William Ruto to abuse President Uhuru Kenyatta and trying to intimidate him and trying to sell him fear that he should not have a political mind, he should not interact with other leaders in Kenya, and he shouldn't have a political choice. And if he does so, they will take away his retirement benefits and his allowances. Let me tell those leaders sent by William Ruto. One, they have no moral authority to address President Uhuru Kenyatta. President Uhuru Kenyatta is a retired president of the Republic of Kenya, a statesman, a very serious nationalist, a Kenya who served this country with dedication and who deserves respect. Number two, I don't think President Uhuru Kenyatta can give up his constitutional obligations because of allowances. President Uhuru Kenyatta is not a poor man. He's a Kenyan who has worked hard. He's a Kenyan who has money and resources. And I don't think the President Uhuru Kenyatta can be told to shut up so that he gets allowances or he doesn't get. In any case, even if they carry out the threat and hold his allowances, there's no problem. once we take over office, we shall give President Kenyatta his dues. And I know why they have a problem with the President Uhuru Kenyatta. President William Ruto is in shock. He is confused. He has panicked. The one-term thing is real because he became president courtesy of the votes from the Mount Kenya region. The Mount Kenya region, those who voted for him, those who voted for